experiment.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
No problem.
Yeah.
But you had to ask me the questions.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's something. You have to clamp that thing there.
no, it is, but the table, it's plastic,
Yeah.
so it's been moved a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. You should-
Yeah, the table is a
I
little
see
bit.
it's wobbling on the table there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, so it's.
It's just because the table is made of plastic.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I need John's table. That's what I need.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, actually. I remember a long time ago you said you'd rather be dead than go into a retirement home.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I don't have to. I don't want to be in a retirement home.
Because it's a horrible place if you think about it.
Well, it is. Maybe not for everybody. Maybe some people like it.
Mm.
Yeah, but I be a person I would not be. I know already. I've been in retirement home. I've been. You remember? What's his name? My mate Morris. You remember him?
Yeah.
Now his mother was in a retirement home.
Yeah.
Because he died there too. But once I went over there with him to visit her. And, well, of course, she had physical disabilities.
Yeah.
Dus I couldn't maybe not be able to see. It's maybe a retirement home is good. If you can't look after yourself anymore, what means if you can't do your own washing and buy your own food and things like that, then yeah, it maybe isn't. It's a good thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But if you still can do all those things, what I can, then I don't feel like to be in a retirement home. That's the last thing I think about. I doesn't even know the cost of the thing
Oh, I don't know. It must be pretty expensive.
that yeah, and then you have to get. I doesn't even got the.
I'll look it up.
I doesn't even got the money for the retirement home, mate. Because there's mainly people then they're selling the house
Yeah.
and they go in a retirement home. Well, I doesn't got those investments anymore. Hey, John,
I'm just searching it up now.
John makes sure that I doesn't got that anymore.
Yeah, it's a good question. How much does it cost per year average? Well, I can tell you what it costs in the USA. Oh, this is just being retired, I think. Cost of living. Well, it says in the USA, when people are retired, they typically spend $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
But that's just being retired.
Yeah.
That's 50,000 US.
Yeah.
That's like 80,000 New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
There's not only the money. I don't want to. Even if I had the money, I doesn't bother about retirement. That's the last thing I want, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when you really think about, you know, just being around a whole bunch of old people.
Yeah.
And around people with disabilities, and
Yeah.
it's not a good environment to be.
Well, it's not my way. But you got people. I remember, I don't know if you know Kevin, he used to be from the fire brigade. He was married with, what's that? That was a niece of Poco. Forgot her name now. Tai was her name, yeah. And, he sold quite a few years at the time. He retired. And then he sold his house. I don't know for how much, that's quite a few years ago, but he had quite a nice place. And then he went in a retirement village there in Henderson. And I think Poco went there one day to visit him. But, well, she didn't like it. I don't think she liked it too much. And then he was more or less an type. He apparently arranged those games they made every day.
Oh, okay.
Playing
like cards or something, or
all different games, you know. And he was one. He was a hell of a nice guy, I must say that. But since he been at the retirement home, I lost totally contact with him.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Well, it's almost like its own world, and it's its own little world.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad because you have to be visited.
Yeah.
There's not many people going out of the retirement home visiting their families.
Well, retirement home is
like when you have a village, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a community of.
Well, it is sort of a community, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. A village, and they usually got some swimming pool and some other entertainment things. You know what I mean? But it suits some people, but it wouldn't suit me.
Yeah.
No. And of course later on, if people getting and that they can't look after themselves anymore. Yeah. And
yeah, if you can't look after yourself, then.
And then is it, of course, yeah. But here again, even if you can't look after yourself, really, you got some help. You got also the New Zealand government. You can have a nurse coming over to your place, or somebody that clean your house a little bit up and do a little bit of cooking for you if you have to.
No, that's pretty good.
You know, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. There's,
Yeah.
nah, I never think about retirement homes, man. It's out of mind, really. Nah.
Yeah.
And then all the...
I'd never want to be in a retirement home.
But it would be good for you, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I can't see myself doing that.
No.
You know, I'm trying to be... I want to be able to move and be healthy until the day I die.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck in a wheelchair or...
No. Well, what's your... what you thinking about your future life? Is that still go to France and get in the gym there? Or yeah...
Yeah, well, there's an opportunity, I think.
Yeah, I think you got a good opportunity there. You got free living there, ain't you?
Yeah, well, when we start making money, then we'll pay.
Yeah.
We'll help pay some rent and
Yeah,
stuff.
you have
you
to.
know.
Yeah.
But no, her family's really nice.
Yeah. Oh, I believe that.
And yeah, they're really nice people.
Because she is very nice, so the family must be nice.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
No, she's really nice actually.
No, well, to me,
she's a hard worker.
Yeah, she looks to me, well, from all the girls my boys had, like John and Pete, then no. You're
She has good values.
You're doing pretty good so far.
She has good values.
Yeah.
And we're all human at the end of the day. I mean, we can all get stressed and we can all be tired, you know. But she's really good, and her family's really good, and her like I told you, her sister and her sister's husband, they're planning on opening a gym.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah.
But I didn't open it yet.
No, not yet. But they're in the.
And they got enough money to do that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
They are in the gymnastic.
No,
things.
no, they're not.
Eh?
Her sister, I think she was an accountant.
I see.
And her sister's husband is a plumber.
Oh, just they not in the gym.
No, not at all. But they just want a business.
They want a business.
Yeah, they want a business.
And they reckon that would be a good business.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Because there might be not many gyms there. I don't know.
Well, another thing that's happened is that when COVID happened, a lot of the gyms.
Oh yeah, that's all finished.
They lost money.
Yeah, yeah.
So what they were explaining to us was that because all the gyms have lost so much money because no one could go to the gyms, a lot of people are selling gyms for cheap.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So if you want to buy a gym now, it's
just the right time.
It's the right time because it's really cheap.
Yeah.
Because everyone's lost money.
Yeah, yeah.
Or most people have lost money.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're willing to sell not just the gym space, but all the equipment as well for a lower price than what you would.
Yeah, yeah.
And the good thing is, her sister's an accountant, right? So she can do all the accounts.
Pretty clever.
Yeah. And her sister's husband is a plumber and plumber and maintenance.
It might be good money in there.
Plumber and maintenance. Yeah. So he can do all the maintenance.
Yeah.
I've been working in the fitness industry for nearly 10 years. As a trainer and all sorts. And Jennifer's a beauty therapist and massage therapist. So all of our skills complements each other. Opening a gym. And everything that all my experience, I really have I'm starting to build a really good vision of how to run a gym. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you work for people and they want to run the gym like this, or they want to train the people like this. They want to do it like this. And I don't always agree with everything, but it's their gym. So I abide by their system.
But you'll find out what you reckon you can do. You have a better system.
I think so. Yeah, that's what I think. But
oh, beautiful women's in there.
It's part of the system. It's part of the system.
Yeah. It is.
No, it's it'll be good.
Yeah.
Good for the girls.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah. And they'll be able to get a proper education there too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just.
France. I know they're very good. They're one of the best in the world with healthcare.
Are they?
Yeah, they're one of the best in the world.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Best countries for healthcare. New Zealand must be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know much about the. I only know what I got here. It doesn't. But I'm pretty happy here. What the things they do for me.
No, New Zealand's actually really good. Even Australia was pretty good.
Yeah.
Here I got best healthcare in the world 2021.
Oh shit.
So we got.
Yeah. Oh well.
France is number 7.
I see.
Is it? Beth, was that? Oh, hold on a minute. No, France is ranking. There's a whole bunch of different rankings here.
Yeah.
They make it pretty complicated. Where is France?
Oh, if you say so, I believe you. Even if it should be in the same standard as New Zealand, then.
Okay. Yeah. So France is number 7.
Yeah.
South Korea is number 1.
Oh, shit! I didn't know that.
Taiwan is number 2.
Yeah.
It says here each country is given a score for each of the above factors.
What about New Zealand?
Oh, hold on a minute. New Zealand. Oh, I think I read it wrong. Here's the index. There's so many different rankings, but you got Denmark on this ranking, the LPI 2020 ranking. Denmark number 1. Norway number 2. Switzerland number 3. Sweden number 4. New Zealand's number 7 on this ranking.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. And they say France is 22. But I know there's a lot of different rankings.
Yeah.
But it's that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know. I think education's pretty good too. France, best countries. I've heard Scandinavia is the best for education.
Who?
Scandinavia.
Oh yes, I've been in Scandinavia
for education.
Oh yeah, I've been there, and I tell you one thing. That time, even the time they set up there. The time I've been there so many times. So in the early days, the time I was on the boat, and they were well ahead of the Netherlands too. They had a number 1 country like Finland, Sweden, Norway.
They're really smart.
And no. They
just so many different categories.
Yeah.
But when you look at
and they also got their governments. They're really what you call democracy.
It really is.
That is really democracy.
Actually, I saw a video once. I think it was Norway or Sweden. One of the two.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of oil.
What
you know, oil?
Yeah.
Oil.
Oil.
Natural underground.
I didn't know they had oil.
But it's in the sea.
Oh, yeah.
So they go out on boats and they get oil out of the sea.
They drill then on the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But what they've done, this just from the top of my memory, it was a while ago when I saw this.
Yeah.
But what they explained was that what they do in their countries, it's really high tax.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very high tax.
Yeah.
But everyone's looked after.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know that.
And what they've done with the oil is that the money, I think that the money that they make from the oil, they put a large portion of it into a mutual fund.
I see. Yeah.
And they have some of the best top investors in the country that look after the fund. And whenever they make money from the oil, every citizen in the country gets more
money,
more shares in the mutual fund.
Oh yeah.
So that when they retire,
it's something like a Kiwi Bank here.
Oh, you mean KiwiSaver?
A KiwiSaver.
Yeah, but KiwiSaver it's different.
Well, I know it's
because KiwiSaver, they take money off your paycheck.
Yeah.
It's actually different because in New Zealand, they take money. I think it's because it's different in Australia too. They take money off your paycheck. In Australia, your employer has to pay you a little bit more to go to your fund. But in Norway or Sweden, whatever country it was, it's just the profit from the oil
it all goes
that's given to you. So they don't take anything off your pay.
I see.
You know, it's just it's just looking after their people.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't work in New Zealand or you don't work in Australia, you're not going to get any money towards your retirement fund.
Oh, I don't know about that. No.
I think that's how it works. But it's interesting that they do that for their people, you know. I mean, you can't be a millionaire over there because you'd be taxed too much.
Yeah, I know.
But you're going to be looked after very well.
Oh yeah, everything is very strict regulated there. I know. Yeah. But so in the Netherlands too. I don't know what the Netherlands is at the moment. But,
well, they're not that strict.
Eh?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about. Because prostitution's legal in the Netherlands.
In Netherlands, yeah.
And marijuana.
Yeah.
And truffles, magic truffles.
Yeah, prostitution is everywhere, mate.
Yeah, but it's not legal everywhere.
I don't know. It's not even legal in Thailand either. And not even in Cambodia too.
No, I don't think it's legal.
But, see, the girls... They just, I don't know what it is. There are so many girls there, and they can't make any money. They can't have jobs otherwise, and well, they are quite happy to go out with the tourists.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
you got to do what you got to do
and
to make money.
Yeah, listen, if you be in anywhere you say in Cambodia, it's the same as in, what's his name, in Thailand. And you go to a pub, or you go, not even in pub, you go to places to eat. A restaurant. And now the girls, even the waitress. And if you could give you a little bit of, well, that you know that you like them. And that they straight away, that maybe not all of them, but I think say, oh yeah, I can come with you tonight, no problem.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
well, it's a different, bit of a different system then.
Well, it's just...
Because you got to, in the Netherlands, have you seen it? The red light district.
Oh, you've been there too?
Yeah, I went there.
You shouldn't be there.
I went there with Jennifer and we had a
in
look.
Amsterdam? Or in The Hague? The Hague, you're the two.
No, I don't know if they have it in The Hague, but...
They had it in The Hague. I don't know if they got it now anymore.
We went to...
Amsterdam is well known for that.
Yeah, we went to Amsterdam and we had a look around.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're in like in the red boxes.
Yeah, I know.
Through the window and everything. But it's... If you choose to do that, you pay them and that's it.
Yeah.
But if what you're talking about is, it's more of it's like they've chosen. They're not selling themselves. They're not in a box.
No.
You know, they come to you.
Yeah.
But that's just the way things are set up.
No, listen. The way I see in Thailand, say in Cambodia, if you get a girl, and I met the girl that time in the restaurant, and she was pretty nice, and she wanted to go out with me, and then the same time they got there, they want to stay with you, so long you be there on holiday. It's not even just only for one night. Well, sometimes it is, if you had to be that you travel on. But over there they just stay, or they want to stay, or you don't want them. That's one of the thing, and they stay with you till the end of the time you had to leave. I had some beautiful ladies, I'll tell you, mate. Honestly.
Yeah, because there's many different perspectives on how
well,
it is.
That's maybe it is. I don't know what it is. It's yeah.
Because some people would say that that they're being taken advantage of, but then other people would say that they're taking advantage of you.
Well, yeah. Well, listen.
There's different perspectives on it.
All they want, and it's not only what they want really, but they apparently can't get jobs or whatever it is, and they need money for the family, or for themselves too. And it's all standard fee too. It's sometimes you pay more, you get them, give them, but it's always 1,000 baht. For what now? You know that, do you?
No, I don't.
And it's all 1,000 baht. Yeah, and if she happened to be that she work in a restaurant or in the bar, then you had to pay them 200 to take her away.
To take them away from their job?
Yeah. Does she pay? Does she actually?
So you're paying their employer?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But 1,000 baht is what, $40 New Zealand? 1,000 baht is
1,000 baht is what is it? Well, it's changed the course. I think it's about $50.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
$50 in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it? 100 baht is $5.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But in Cambodia too, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's good. You can say if you be a man and you got a nice lady beside you and she is very nice to you, what can you do?
Sure. But do you ever feel like, obviously it's not true love. It's just a good time.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this against the principles of the Bible too.
Sure.
Yeah. But if you be a man and you been there just by your own, and if you be a normal man, maybe not all of you got also, but then is it hard to resist.
Sure.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah. Mm. And you got not only that, but the warmth of their, the way they act around you, and the warmth of the,
like their personality.
Yeah.
Because I think people from Buddhist countries.
From what?
Buddhist? They're Buddha.
Oh yeah, they're Buddhist.
They're very nice people.
Oh yeah, they're the nicest in the world.
I think even when I went to Bali, they're really kind people.
Oh no,
really kind.
Buddhist is the number one. They're the nicest people you can think. Bindu is Buddhist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they have some really amazing principles in the Book of Buddha. I haven't read it yet, but I've seen the principles, and I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. Maybe I can look it up.
No, I don't know. But that Buddha, they are the same as in Cambodia. The most Buddha too. I believe not the most. They could also let me have a think. In Cambodia, but.
Yeah, this is the there's different ones, but the 7 principles of Buddhism. Right view, right aspiration, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. Here's another one. What are the 5 principles of Buddha? Abstain from killing living beings. So no killing any living beings. No stealing. The precepts are commitments to abstain from killing living beings, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying with intoxication.
Yeah.
I mean, it's they have some really amazing principles.
Well, it's just Vic, I was, of course, I knew he was, but he started late. He never made that many trips I did. But the first time I introduced him, I said, "You come to Thailand, mate. You have a really good time. Everything is there,
Yeah.
And he likes to drink beer, that's it. He likes women. And like music, fun, that's all there.
Yeah.
He was amazed. The first time I introduced him, that was the Pattaya in Thailand. But he's only been in Pattaya, he's never been to the other places. I've been quite a few other places around there, yeah. But, and listen, and if the woman like you, she stay with you, and then, what's happened then? You go with them to the restaurant, you pay for everything, you know what I mean? And you really spend some money on them.
Sure. If you pay their employer 200 baht to take them away, do you have to pay that every day they work? No. Just the one time?
Just the one time.
Okay.
Yeah. Only one time, mate. Yeah, well, that's how it is there. I don't know. I don't know if it's still the same, but but you didn't see any. I tell you another thing that was in Thailand there. You didn't see any people backwards or things like that.
No.
I believe. Yeah, well, in Thailand, we've been in.
Yeah, but I think with people that live in poorer countries, I think everyone looks after one another.
Yeah, but if you go to India, you see all those people sitting on there.
Yeah, that's a good
and
point.
even here, you go here to Countdown here, you got 2 or 3 of those people sitting there for money.
So what do you think that is then?
Eh?
Why do you think there's no beggars or homeless people there?
I can't remember any beggars in Thailand when I was with. Well, it may be now with the...
You'd think there'd have to be.
Yeah, but still, you didn't see them.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone when you took me
there. You remember
there.
What is the place we went in with you?
We went to Phuket.
Phuket,
yeah, we went to Phuket. Yeah.
Because Phuket, I went to Phuket with you because I knew they had a good thing for kids, particularly for the seat. What's his name? Pattaya doesn't got that, but Phuket is special more for families.
Yeah.
And then they got for you had the.
The mini golf was cool.
The mini golf and there's so many other things.
Yeah, I know there was other activities. I remember I got sick and we couldn't go to we couldn't travel on the islands because I got sick.
Oh, we did travel there, did we?
No, we didn't because I got sick.
Oh, I can't.
Do you remember I got sick?
I can't remember that. No?
Yeah, I got an ear infection.
And
we were meant to go to James Bond.
Island. Yeah. I went to the doctor with you there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I even remember. I think you would remember this when we were walking on the footpath and a snake just hopped on the footpath and it was being attacked by a couple of birds.
I told you not to touch it.
Yeah.
Keep away.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy to see that.
Yeah. And I tell you one thing, mate, that the people there, they're really nice. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah, believe me. Well, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Experienced
I mean, even in Bali, me and.
Oh, Bali, yeah.
Me and Jennifer went to Bali.
Yeah.
They're really nice.
Well, I've been to Bali too, but not. I went with your mom. Then she found another person that loved her.
Yeah.
If I ever worried about money, then you know what the things. If I look back,
but
if I look back, I could have been well off, honestly. But it was, I had a couple of things against me. They were my boys, John and Pete, and John was the worst. That is why I had to get that in that Ford F with this bloody mongrel mops, he got himself in the drug shit. And it just, And the same thing here. He got me out of the apartment. The same here. He did the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
he had another flat. He was in flat K. Also, he was kicked out because also for drugs. And then he comes in jail again. I don't know how many years he'd been in there.
Yeah, when he was living there, there was a police raid. Do you remember?
Hey?
I was in a police raid.
In what?
A police raid.
Oh, yeah. That was, yeah. That was the time they kicked me out of that apartment, too.
Oh, yeah. I was there.
Yeah, I remember with your mom that time. yeah.
And that was actually my first day of work at New Balance.
Yeah.
And I turned up late because I was in the police raid. And I had a note from the police detective explaining why I was late. It was crazy. Do you know what happened?
No, I was working Wongerai.
Yeah, you were up north with
I wasn't
with
there.
Victor, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It was really early in the morning. All right. I think it was on my. It was actually on my birthday.
Yeah, it could be.
It was on my 17th birthday.
Yeah.
All right. And what happened was, I was. Do you remember? We used to have a neighbor, and not next to us, but across on the other apartments, and they had little dogs.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? There was these little dogs.
Yeah, fake, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I was hearing dogs about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, those little, because they're small dogs, and I thought, those small dogs are so loud.
Yeah.
But I was half asleep. And then out of nowhere, I heard footsteps going up the stairs, and the door got kicked open, and the lights got switched on, and I couldn't see what was happening, and there was 4 people with guns.
Yeah, your mom told me.
Yeah, 4 people with guns. Had 2 people, they had like big guns. They were on their knees pointing guns at me.
Yeah.
And another 2 with guns like that. And a guy in the middle with a megaphone. You know, megaphone?
Yeah.
And literally, he was just in front of me, and he was screaming at me with a megaphone. Can you believe that? A megaphone. He was telling me to put my arms up and everything, and grab my neck and take me outside downstairs. And I was just in my boxer shorts. I had nothing on but my boxer shorts. And when I went outside, John was getting handcuffed on the ground, and
every time he was there.
And then they took us to the top of the driveway, and they had a decontamination shower unit. You know those decontamination things, and they give you a white suit to wear.
Yeah.
And they were trying to put me and Mum in the decontamination shower, and Mum was arguing with them so that we wouldn't go in the decontamination shower, and she argued enough that we didn't have to go.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Yeah.
It was a crazy experience.
Listen, it is over the top. See, John is not a violent guy.
No, he's not.
He's never.
He's actually really nice.
Hey?
He's very personable.
Yeah. But how many times I can't remember even that he been arrested. And then
even nice people can make bad decisions.
Yeah, I know. But as he made too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And then after that, I tell you one thing, the housing got my flat inspected, and then they found traces of that meth. Oh,
in your house?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
And I got a letter that time. I was given 4 days to get out of the property. Would you believe this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
4 days. I was supposed to be getting out, and I didn't know nothing about it. Well, I was away for a couple of weeks in Whangarei doing a job there. And anyway, I thought by myself, what's his name? Pieter Vijn came into it, and he said, no. He said, don't. We go to the court for that, and we get this, and then I got another firm that was doing testing, and I paid them $300 to get another test, and I passed it on, and that test didn't click anything in, there was just housing. They might have done some smoke a little bit, but it was over the top. Everything was over the top.
Yeah, but I think that from what I've heard about when police do an investigation and everything, the people who lead the investigation, if they have more charges against people, then they get more credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they might have made a false report to make it look better for them.
Yeah.
But it's not better for you.
No.
You know.
But anyway, I had 4 days time to move the place, to get out of it. But then I got another reporting, and then Pieter, it was Pieter, I'm not quite sure what all happened that time, but they said, we go, if you get him out of the house, we get down to the court. And then eventually we got for the court too. That was about 6 months later. I went, and Pieter supported me just in that thing. And then I never forget the time I was there. I had no alcohol, really. And there were 2 lawyers van Housing New Zealand there. They're all for housing, to get me out.
Sure.
To win the case. And the only thing I had, Pieter, well, he didn't say, but I had the guy that inspected my house on my cost. He said, I will, on the court case, that he will talk to the judge. And that's exactly what happened. And the judge put the microphone on the table, and then this bloody lawyers van Housing, and they were all telling, over the top, nothing. And then
so
that guy...
were they giving a false argument? Or no?
Well,
exaggerating.
Then that guy came up, and he said, according to him, and he was a registered guy, was not just an
It was his company, and he did the...
Yeah, he was a registered company in checking also drug houses. And that other guy, the registered guy, came in after that, and he couldn't find anything, because they think that was the ceiling was they found. That was according to housing. But then he came in, he said, no, that was absolutely nonsense. He couldn't find anything. He reckoned the place was nice and clean. Now, then the judge came to the decision. That took about a couple of hours, and there's lawyers. And eventually came the decision, well, Pieter Vijn is innocent. Nothing happened there.
Yeah.
And then eventually housing paid me $5,000 compensation.
That's pretty good.
And then they still, according to that, they were that fucking arrogant. I had to get out for 6 weeks in a hotel, you know that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. And then they
redid your house or something,
right? They took all the jip of it, fucking nuts. Yeah. And they took it off on the wrong room too. Never. But, okay. In the end, they put new carpets in, new that, and...
well, better off for you anyway.
and then after that, eventually got in, they demolished all my my workbench and all those things.
There was no need for that.
Huh?
There was no need for that.
Nah.
To demolish your workbench.
Over the top,
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Just going way too far.
But then in the end...
Because all the time that you would have put into a workbench, what's the point of demolishing a workbench?
The whole lot was demolished. Yeah. Everything was demolished in the garage. Where I put the shelves, everything. Yeah. But, and then in the end, I got $5,000 compensation for all the things they demolished, because I wrote to them. I said, listen, there is no need for that, and otherwise, Pieter Versatile more or less did that. He said, otherwise we go back to court, that's not on. And then they said, okay. And then they went for compensation. And that was the end. Then I got back in. Oh, yeah. And that's it. Well. But the trouble I went through, just to bloody John.
Yeah.
And the same as Ford F. I lost Ford F, more or less, to his shit too. I left him there. A poker was out. And I said to him, I said, I will still stay there in the yard. Shit. And then every time this bloody Mongol mop and other shit comes around. And then I had so much trouble, I thought, I might as well get rid of the place. And that's why I was sold. I sold it. And then I bought Poco another house for that. You know that. I got it looking back on it. I should have bought the other one too. It was also for 80 grand. Now Poco's offered 1 million to get out of it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because they want to demolish that place
make apartments.
To build other. See the other apartments there on the sun coming up now.
Yeah.
Now they want to make another block there. Dus, well, that's the way it goes. And, it doesn't bother me anymore now. Mm. It's, I tell you one, I got, I doesn't got much, but I got plenty of money for myself. Because I don't want to have luxury life and luxury cars. I don't want that. I'll be quite happy with my little motor scooter, you know. And if it ever packs up, maybe, then I possibly buy another one, a little one, even smaller than that one. In the meantime, I'm lucky with that mechanic that he got it all the time, be able to fix it. Yeah, well, that's the way life goes.
Yeah.
In the end, you can't take it with you, wherever you go.
No, we're just here on a holiday.
Yeah. Listen, you look at Vic too, mate. You know, he got so much money. He got houses. Well, he's possibly worth about 5 or 6 million with all his houses. But if you then even think about it, he enjoyed life much less than I did.
Sure.
The holidays I had myself too. The time I had that money that came off from that Ford F, I used it all for holidays. Well, besides that, I bought the house for Poco. And then for myself, the rest of it I spent on holiday. Just Bali, how many times? Jakarta, I've been there. That time I went with Morris. We went with Morris a couple of times too. So Indonesia, he had that Indonesian girl, you remember? I don't know, the time he died, yeah.
John Morris was telling me about what happened.
Hey?
John Morris?
Yeah?
Was telling me that she took all the money of Morris.
Oh, I don't know.
When Morris died, you know when Morris died?
Yeah.
She took all his money and left John $100 in a note saying sorry, and she left.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. He didn't get much.
No, but the family, Jons, the Morris, his brother, stepped in. Later on, that went for what's that organization?
I'm not sure. Maybe maybe I gotta have a talk with John Morris about it and figure out more details.
Yeah, but what's that story? What that went to the? There's a special thing in New Zealand. Sometimes I forget those names. And they get if you died, and he wasn't even married to her, I believe. And and the family stepped in for a lot of stuff there, and the boat and everything. And what's that? That's a special office in town. That if you die and you...
I'm not sure.
There's a name for it. I know it's well known. You took it there.
Yeah, look it up.
I can't just remember. Sometimes I can't remember those things anymore. I know the name, but it's...
the Treasury. The Treasury?
Nah, not Treasury.
Unclaimed money?
No. It's they tell you...
Inland Revenue?
No, it's not Inland Revenue. Have a look up on...
I'm trying to look for it, but it's...
On government apartments. But it is a government apartment anyway.
Payable on death?
No.
I don't know.
It's a government...
Unclaimed Money Act?
No. They... it might come up later in my mind.
Yeah, that's alright. But well anyway, I better talk
But that went to there, and they made the decision because she couldn't sell that house was on his name. And the car and the boat, it was all on his name. And she can't just sell that.
I better talk to John about that. And
No. That went over, I know that went over the... I can't remember now. But that will come back in my mind.
Yeah.
But and then they decide, because there were quite a few other people. He had an ex-wife too with three kids.
Yeah.
From the Philippines.
The Filipino lady.
Yeah, Filipino. And so far I know. What was left and what was sold, that was all divided by the public trust. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Public trust. Yeah. Now I remember now. Yeah. That went all through public trust. Yeah. And they sold it. And they divided on the information.
Sure.
And of course that lady he was living with, and then that Filipino lady, she was really... officially married to him. Yeah. And I'll be pretty sure that was that time, the last time I took to his brother, and he said, that is all divided. Some went to the Filipino lady and her kids, and to the Indonesian lady, and there was another one too, a Mary with John. John was from a Mary lady.
Yeah, she was it Marie? No, I'm not sure. But she died.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, she died.
I forgot her name now.
Yeah, I forgot.
But he was from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dus here we are. And John was there, dus he must have get at least
I'm not sure.
He must have get some money from the public trust. Public trust was the one that took.
Well, I'll talk to him about it next time.
Yeah,
but anyway, let's
Yeah. Maybe, of course, the time he died, and if he had maybe some money in the room, well, she could have taken that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But not the house and everything.
Yeah. Oh, know.
Well. That wasn't on. She couldn't even speak properly English. She didn't know any.
Completely.
She couldn't do that. No, I'll be pretty sure. Yeah. Well. Yeah. But with Morris, well, I also introduced them to Thailand that time. We went together to Thailand, me and Morris. You know that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But the most of the time, well before that, after I had the troubles with John and with the Ford Evan, then I don't know how many trips I made up. And then after that...
And was that just to, you just wanted to enjoy your life?
Hey?
After all that stuff happened at 4th Ave, did you just want to enjoy your life?
Yeah.
You didn't want to buy another property or...
No. I had enough of it. I was just... there was another thing because your mum was playing up.
Yeah.
Oh, she already was playing up well before that. But the next time, then she went out with Brendan. You know that?
Yeah.
This was for me. When that happened, I said, oh, well, she didn't want me anymore. So I might as well. Possibly, I was a little bit depressed about all those things. Not in the sense, I said, just say, well, get fucked. I might as well do my own things now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it would be...
Yeah.
It would have been pretty hard. I mean, things are not going the way you want them to go.
Yeah. Yeah, but you just imagine the way your mum was behaving.
Yeah, she's really difficult.
Oh, God. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And, yeah... That's the end of it. Yeah, later it doesn't bother me. It's I got over it very quick. Oh yeah, and then you remember that Sophia we working?
Yeah, I remember
that Sophia came in too.
Yeah,
and that is actually how I came to Cambodia. Otherwise, I would never gone there.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was a hell of a nice guy. I was working with him. I don't know what jobs. The job from
Dermot.
From Dermot too. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. Dus I gave him his money all the time, and he was quite happy the time in New Zealand, because officially he couldn't work. He was only on a holiday. Yeah. And then after that was all finished, and then we decided, I was never been there, then I went to Cambodia with him. Yeah. And then from then on we went to Vietnam too. Yeah. I never forget Vietnam. Oh, I had a beautiful woman there. And we went to get on the beach there and swimming together. We had the best time of my life. But there was something else about Vietnam. And the plane, we went with a Russian airplane. And the time we went over there, it was all good. But the time the Russian airplane went back, well, we were still in Vietnam that time. They fucking crashed. But everybody dead.
Oh, which?
There were tourists that time.
The plane that you were on.
The plane where I was on, but not they didn't crash the time I was on. But we came safe in Vietnam. By the time it turned and took other tourists back to Thailand. Oh no, not to Thailand, to Cambodia. And that crashed.
Shit.
I think 170 people died.
That's crazy.
In the rock, yeah.
That's pretty close to...
That's pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah, that is pretty close.
Yeah. Dus I could have been dead, mate.
Yeah, life is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, but on the boats too, mate. How many times I've been in. I never forget the time. There was in, I don't know if I told you that. That was on the, what's it, what name? Well, never mind. We were in...
Which continent?
In Africa.
Africa.
Yeah. I am not sure. I think it was Mozambique, or maybe... But anyway,
were you on the east
I decided I was a good swimmer today. Those days I was always good in swimming, and because it's hot there, and if you got the staircase down from the boat, and usually I thought, oh well, I go for a swim. I was off work at the time, and the next minute I was bloody swimming around there, and then a couple of those guys coming to me, and they said, shit, he said, come back. He said, those bloody big sharks circling around there.
No, I haven't heard that one.
Huh?
I haven't heard that one before.
No, well, that's, yeah. Well, I must have been only 19, maybe 18 or 19. And the time of that was the time I was so fit, mate. God, but not now. But anyway, I was swimming around there. And then later on, I give the guys a couple of packets of cigarettes for warning me. I was just swimming around. And later on too, the time was out thing, and I saw the bloody shark fins that there circling around. Yeah. Dus here we are. It's another time that I could have disappeared.
Could have been.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I can't remember all the things that I've been through. It's, but that, I can't, how the hell you can go to France with that Go-19? France, at the moment, they, for a lot of things, if you had to go to the barber shop or whatever, then you have to get your...
we'll figure it out.
What you call your vaccine passport.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You have to figure that out one day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not getting there.
Well, we'll figure it out, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anything else you want to ask me?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some pretty interesting stories.
Yeah. I had a good time in that. Me and the first time was my best time. I was over there.
Where in Thailand?
Now in Cambodia.
In Cambodia.
With Sophia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we hired a motorbike. He didn't have any car there yet. We hired a motorbike there, and we went to so many places. Even I can't remember now that place upstairs there in Cambodia, and there were places there were on the roads there. For example, there was cattle sometimes just laying down in the road. I still got a photograph of that somewhere. Yeah. And we went to a hotel there, and I forgot the name of the place. Come back in my memory.
I did want to ask, your country that you grew up in, the Netherlands.
Yeah, yeah.
They're very regulated, and a lot of drugs illegal, like marijuana, mushrooms.
Yeah,
these
but
things.
that time, in my time,
Yeah,
marijuana didn't exist.
But what do you think about how, they have a pretty well functioning society of all these things being legal?
Oh, well. Last time there were big riots too in Amsterdam.
Yeah, but I think that's because of the lockdowns.
Yeah,
because people have had enough.
Yeah, that was to say that. And listen, the time I was brought up there was in it was just in a bad time with the occupation.
You had bad luck in terms of being born and when. That's all it is.
What do you mean?
Well, you didn't choose to be born in 1934 in the Netherlands just before Hitler takes over your country.
Yeah.
You didn't choose that.
Nah.
I didn't choose to be born here in New Zealand in 1994. I didn't choose that.
Nah.
Nobody chooses.
Nah.
If you're an African kid growing up in a poor country that you don't have any food, you don't choose that.
Listen, the whole situation that we didn't have any food. That wasn't.
Yeah, you told me
that there wasn't
the
any food,
supply chain.
But with the war, the British was, of course, and they blow up the railway tracks, and dus the trains that brought the food from the farms from the inside they couldn't supply the cities anymore.
Yeah, you told me.
There wasn't not only Den Haag, it was Rotterdam too. It was Amsterdam, and that actually was happened. And then also with the V1s and V2s, they blown up every time. Oh, what a terrible. Well, I was only a kid that. But for some reason, I don't know how many. Every week, how many people died?
Pretty crazy.
With no food and no. Didn't show you any photo that 1943, how me and my brother, how skinny we were. You ever seen that?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Yeah, I think
I might have to have a look in.
I think I might have some photos.
Yeah.
I'll have a look, but
Yeah. But it's amazing as the things that I was just eating the raw plants, and it didn't do any wrong to me. Yeah.
Is it that photo?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah. There was another one. You could see it better. I don't know if you still got that one.
Yeah, that's all I have, I think.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah. It's
that one there.
Well, yeah, that was.
Got your clothing on. You can't really see, but
yeah.
It's amazing you made it through, and all the things that could have gone wrong, and I wouldn't be here.
I always protected you, mate. Oh, fuck, I was after that all the time. And then your mom I never forget, what a fucking idiot. She goes on holiday and she put you away. I didn't know where you were.
Yeah.
You know? It's, and those people didn't even have the money to get you to the doctor.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Fuck. But, lucky I eventually found out from, what's his name? From the other.
From Grace.
From Grace, yeah. It was actually not to Grace. Grace was that right. It was to Grace's boyfriend or husband. What
Doug.
he was.
His name was Doug.
Yeah. Well, he's dead now.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. But he told me, because I was over there and I said, I don't know, I really begged him to pay And he told me, he said, Pete, that's it, go there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, lucky he did.
Well, it's the thing was that, that was another trick of your mum. I still can't believe how you can do those things.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Hey?
I don't understand.
Nah.
But just
even the way she treated that Sipe too. I don't know. Even it's he was a hell of a nice guy. He was really looking after you that time. You can't remember Sipe really, can you? Yeah.
I don't.
But he was really keen on you. And I quite liked it. I said, okay, that's good. You know what I mean? It's, but okay. It's just, it's, and she is a little bit better lady in the way she is now behaving. But in that time, her behavior was just incredible. Dumb and stupid and unbelievable. Yeah. But, yeah, and they're all coming back to me. She still come back to me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And the same as Poker was another one. She was alright in the beginning. But now too much. Bossy. Just even telling every time to the telephone what I was supposed to be doing, you know. It's lucky on the telephone, I just let her talk and then I put it back, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about that in terms of how much more independent women are today compared to when you were born?
They're trying to control you.
No, what I'm talking about is women in general. They're more independent today than when you were growing up.
Well, that's pretty good to me. Well, it doesn't bother me. It's a lot of women, they're doing great jobs in government, and some of them are really good business people, and there's nothing wrong with women. You got women doctors, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the way. How you feel about that?
No, same.
If you look in that Saudi Arabia, women are not even allowed to drive, man.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Most of the time, women are better drivers than men.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but.
Oh no, but some women, it's just unbelievable. And then,
but it's changed a lot because women didn't really work before as much.
No, that's right. Yeah.
And now
they all got jobs now.
Yeah.
Oh well, so they should. Nurses.
Yeah.
If you look at the time, I don't want to go to the Auckland. Well, I hope not. But the nurses are really good. But there is not one Kiwi woman there. A nurse. It's all Chinese and Indians. Could be Indian from India, could be Fijians, could be from
but they do a good job.
Sri Lanka, yeah. And they that was the only Pakias there in the hospital. They are the once was the doctor. She was a woman doctor. That's the last time I was in there. And the other ones, there's people they're rolling the trolleys. They're bringing you, you know. But the nurses, and they're very nice. Yeah, I must say that I cannot complain about it. The only thing I complain, that food is absolutely tasteless, you know.
Yeah, hospital
not bad food, but it is tasteless. It's And then, of course, you can't do the things you really want. You be locked to your bed and to your bedroom and to your... Yeah, well, it's... I don't want to die in the hospital. I want to die home, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's better to die at home, eh?
Yeah, that's the best way, mate. If I have to die, I pray to the Lord, just give me a heart attack. Then you'll be straight out.
You're finished.
Just like Morris, mate.
Yeah, that's how he went.
Well, he's not the only one. There's a lot of others, too. You get an attack, and that's it. Finish. Yeah. I had a couple in, what's his name? By Fletcher's, too.
Just...
Attack, heart attack, and gone.
Gone.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's life.
If that's what it is, yeah.
You got to look after yourself.
Well, yeah. What else you want to discuss?
Shall we leave it at that? And hope
I had a little bit luck in Lotto too. Couple of weeks.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still waiting for you to win the million, so...
Well, listen, I play for the millions. But, listen, not for myself so much. It's for you, and then I might can help John to get him in a house or so.
Fingers crossed.
He is hopeless in... I don't know, it's looking... Well, if he make money, then he buys another car again, and that's just... It's he got another. I don't know what he said. Yeah, he going to make money on another car. What was it? And a Volkswagen. You see the new Volkswagen?
No, I haven't.
Oh, he might have sold it already again. Then maybe. There was something wrong, and he fixed it up. He was working on it the whole day.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good car.
Oh, let's yeah, I know. He's always buying cars.
Yeah, he got the ability. He's pretty handy in everything.
Oh, well.
Oh, listen. There is one thing you can do for me.
Sure.
Or...
What do you need?
Your wife. And that is... I got a nipper just to cut my foot nails.
Yeah, okay.
They're bloody hard. Sometimes that lady of John does that. I ask her. But now she's that pregnant. She's that big.
We'll sort it out for you.
And there was always good in Thailand. The ladies on the beach too. She was on the beach in Thailand. And even in Cambodia too. They're coming around to check your nails. And then your leg, and then sometimes they massage you a little bit on your back and things like that. Then you just
on the beach.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
And they wanted 100 baht, 200 baht or something. Just that is what they're making the living.
Yeah.
There's yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Hey?
Thanks for coming today.
No. That's right. Now, let me ring up that poker.
We'll organize it downstairs.
Down below. Yeah.
All right.
That's...
well,
you can do... Or Jen, she is... she's a specialized thing.
Yeah, we'll sort
making things up, is it?
We'll sort out your nails, okay? All right. Well, look, let's hope everyone dies at home instead of hospital. And we'll leave it there. Thanks, Dad. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Oh, no. And I tell you one thing, I don't want anybody crying for me. You know that too.
What do you mean crying for you?
No.
We'll have a big party.
Just have a big party, mate.
We will.